Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your tarot reading for the month of May. This is going to be a reading for the people born under the Chariot card and the Tower card. And if you do not know what your tarot birth card is, there will be a link in the description box below to work it out and then come back to the appropriate reading for you. Now today I'm going to be using the Really Badly Drawn Tarot by Friend One, and I've reviewed this really fun deck on my channel, and there'll also be a link in the description box below if you want to check it out. So I hope you're all doing well and that those first few days of May have been good to you so far. And if you would like to connect to the energies of my deck, now's the time to take a couple of breaths. So what do my querents born under the Chariot and the Tower cards need to hear from their guides? What's the main energy for the month of May, please? So we have the Strength card, and obviously I will go through the cards in detail when they're all out. How are they advised to show up to maximize the energy this month, please? You're advised to embody the qualities of the Queen of Swords. And what do they need to hear for their highest good, please? Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Then we have the Seven of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. But on the deck, which is the energy at work that you may or may not be aware of, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so let's talk about this first. Then I will make this point as well, that aside from those last two cards, all of the numbers on the table right now are 8, 9s and 10s. So it is showing that you are at the culmination of something, that we are heading towards the end of something, the accomplishment, the end of a cycle, which is why we've got the Strength card right here, but I will go in depth with that in a minute. So the 10 is completion, and the Pentacles energy represent earth energy, so we're talking grounded, practical, pragmatic energy. This may refer to your home life, your work life, career, business, financial assets, all of that, everything that's to do with your day-to-day life. So the 10 of Pentacles it's a beautiful card of achievement, of having worked hard at something and finally reaping the benefits, the rewards of it. It's also often called the legacy card because it's saying that what you have built is built on strong foundation and therefore will last for a very long time. So in terms of love, it represents a very solid commitment. Obviously could represent, marriage, but doesn't have to be. You don't have to be married to be deeply connected to somebody, but that's an example. It could represent your business or your career reaching a really high level, to the point that, for instance, your brand is recognized or you have an incredible reputation in your field. It's that kind of thing, and that's the energy that's underlying the whole of it. That's the end game, if you will. And this month we have the Strength card as your main energy. So this is the card that talks about not giving up. This is the card that says, okay, you've got this. You do not need to worry about it. You need to feel confident. It is associated with Leo, the fire energy, and a very confident energy, just generally speaking. So Strength is also about sometimes taming your inner beast. So if you have, like a tendency to procrastinate, for instance, this is saying tame this. It could be a tendency to talk yourself down, not having faith in your own capabilities. This is saying, no, you've got this. Just don't listen to that little niggling inner voice that may be making you feel like you can't do something, if you see what I'm saying. And in order to, maximize this energy of perseverance, of knowing you've got this, your spirit team is advising that you embody the energy of the Queen of Swords. So no genders attached. We all have yin and yang energy within ourselves, and we switch between them. So the Queens represents patience and understanding of their suits, and the Swords is everything to do with the mind, the mental body. So it's your thoughts, it's your ideas, it's how you view the world, it's the experience you've gained from what you've lived through. It's also truths and communication. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who knows what they want. They've analyzed the situation, and they may cut what no longer serves them. Now, I'm not telling you to cut something like end a relationship or end a job or a business venture. Obviously, you are sovereign of your life. You do you. But this is a decisive energy. Can be also very defensive, as you can tell from the way she's holding her sword. So there may be a need to defend your ground in order to move forward this month. But this is someone who sees through the BS, who doesn't tolerate idiots easily. Very decisive energy. And I'm getting the message very clearly that this month you're gonna feel deep within that something no longer serves you, and that, to get your 10 of Pentacles, you may have to do something else, but we'll see. So we have the 9 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups indicates, and just so you know, the Cups is to do with the water element, so it's your emotions and your feelings. The 7 of Cups may indicate that you've had recently or just currently having a few options in order to make your wish fulfilled, because the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is having what makes you emotionally satisfied and content and fulfilled. So there's different ways of getting to there, as always, different paths offered to us, and the abundance of choices may have made you feel a little bit doubtful, slightly overwhelmed, on how you get your wish fulfilled. And so there may have been some kind of period of fog, as I call it, where you've not really been sure what to do to get to what it is you want and really want, that you think will bring you this level of happiness anyway. And this has led you to the 8 of Cups with the 2 of Wands, because the 2 of Wands indicate a crossroads. Now, the Wands energy is fire energy, so this is to do with your deep desires, your passion, but also your willpower to see something through. So the 2 of Wands indicates that you have a choice to make, and you're at some kind of point where you have to decide, do I go left or right? Which way is going to be the best for me? Which way is going to bring me the most happiness, the most excitement, the most fulfillment in my life? And with the 8 of Cups, you find yourself empowered, because the 8 of Cups is a very empowering energy. This is looking at a current situation, a current relationship, even, your current job, your career, where you live, whatever the case may be. Obviously, you're here for a different reason. And realizing that it doesn't fit with you anymore, it no longer serves you, and that you need to move away from this, that the way to get your wish fulfilled is to actually turn your back and leave something behind. Now, this is not an easy energy, and I'm not gonna, gloss over it, because although it's very empowering to realize your worth, turning your back on something never is easy. We are humans, we are programmed to be creatures of routine, and so when change comes in, it's destabilizing for anybody. So this is empowering, but at the same time maybe coming with feelings of doubt, self-doubt, have I made the right choice? All of this, basically, maybe coming with it. And then we have the Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords. So the Nine of Wands is another card of perseverance. You've got it with a Strength card. This is also fire energy. And this is often referred to as the Wounded Warrior card, because it's saying, okay, one more push, one more obstacle, and you'll be there. You'll be at the Ten of Wands and you'll be able to drop whatever it is that's becoming very heavy for you, and you'll get to your Ten of Pentacles, which is the ultimate goal here. So this is a card of perseverance, not giving up, making sure that you've done also the right preparations for it, being ready for whatever is coming. And it is supported by the Three of Swords. Now, 3 is the energy of growth and expansion, evolution. We're back in the mental realm here. So this is a mental breakthrough. Now, as I like to say, the swords can be an uncomfortable energy because they are blunt instruments. They cut, they pierce. So it may not be comfortable, but it is definitely a mental breakthrough, which is going to push you towards your Ten of Pentacles. This card is saying to me very clearly that if you persevere through the pain and the challenge, if you like, of the situation, you will get there. But you are strongly advised to look at the situation as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is unyielding. She's not going to drop her sword. She will defend where she stands because she's analyzed the situation and she knows what she wants, she knows what's right for her, which your reading is screaming anyway, with the Eight of Cups and you being at a crossroad and decided, okay, this is what I need to do. So what I see for this month is a situation where you're going to need to, have a bit of perseverance, basically, of pushing through the mud, is what they're saying. I don't know why I'm saying that. This is not a phrase I normally use, but yes, pushing through that so that you get to your Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles is, in my mind anyway, the best minor arcana you can get. It's, a very, very positive card in your everyday life. But I can see from that it's going to be a process during the month, and you may start the month not being quite sure what to do, and then towards the middle of the month you'll see things kind of clearing up, you'll see the path, and then the last bit of the month is going to be about really embodying this Strength card and being decisive, like the Queen of Swords. So let me pull out a final card. Can we have a final message from Aquarians, please? And this energy anyway, you're born under the Chariot and the Tower cards. This is an energy of pushing past your limits, of being focused, having a goal and really going for it. So this is an energy that you are familiar with. And the final card is the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful energy of harmony coming back into your life. So the perfect equilibrium between giving and receiving, whether we're talking about your time, your love, your skills. 6 is harmony after having overcome a challenge. So harmony coming back into your daily life. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm truly humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a beautiful month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.